Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, due to the time differences. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well. So, this evening, I'm going to be talking about loving what matters, you know, in life. You do your thing. I always do your thing. So, as always, music is a good sensory for the mind, body, and soul. So I'm gonna play a little music, and then we will have an open discussion about loving what matters in life. I apologize for coming on late. I put my head down for a few minutes and fell asleep. I guess I was that tired. Brother Kofi Wachapo with his saying, Kwaba, the phone I will be Kwaba. About 7. Hey, send my check. Here we go. Mehyɛ with entry and entry. Entry and entry. This is your friend is saying, My Boo, Kate, his favorite song. So today I'm playing this, for him. Hold on. All right. Let's see, where is it? Let me play. Asaponi nkuma asase o. Odoye way. Hey Eric. Woo! Hello, that's my nephew. What's up, Eric? I missed you. It's been a while. What a surprise. How you doing, Eric? Oh, it's good to see you. Asabani Kumasasi, no dance will kill her. With COVID, we need to make plans, okay? I'll come visit sometime. Hey, brother Queen, Isaki, every day happens. Oh, wonderful. Oh, thank you. It's Juice Plus, though. I told you about this Juice Plus, and you talk about I want to kill you. I will not ask you to take something that will harm you. And thank you. I know, right? Okay, investigate, research, and you're gonna call your auntie and say, Auntie, order this for me. Just get the omega, okay? To start with. Hey. Every time I sit down for a longer time, I don't want to get I don't want to go crazy. Eric, you gotta look into it. You're gonna love it. Your grandmother takes it. Your grandma takes it. Your mom takes it. Your auntie crisscross takes it. I take it. All your cousins, they take it. So, like, you know. Sakina, I love Sakina. I love music. Salam alaikum.
Sakina, Baba Makenya, Sakina, Otoko,
Wanda. Hey, my dear brother Drew, Omusu Gravy. Brother Drew got more. My love. Welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. What's going on? What's the The marvelous, knowledgeable, humble, beautiful, boss lady from I know, right? I love Sakina. Long time. Sakina, see. Fire. Yeah, they have to push your sleep about I'm a fast member about white. Adwoa. Thank you, boss. With everything going on, you can't stress yourself.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, la 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 la, chicky 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 bum bum bum. Oh yeah, oh yeah, la 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 la, chicky 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 bum bum bum. Oh, I got your way, chicky so. Mama see ya, me mama see ma see, mama some. Oh, I got your way, chicky so. Mama see ya, me mama see, mama some. Chicky so. Come here.
Okay, let me pause it. Me play me jingles, no? Achepai, brother Brian from Honey, brother Ankra, with their combination. I mean, playing the neck.
Hey, Adwoa Odo Nsem Renaso.
Yes.
Make us say why Jimeja. Woman, you go pass na yentino. Ono de oba. So nepo. Na wa chire nsem pensem. Awa we what yasi.
No prayer.
What I mean is, beloved, Adwoa Odo Nsem is here. Let us go and listen to her. All you have to do is to give her your listening ears. She's going to bisect, trisect, dissect, and even intersect the words of this life to you. I am going to listen to Odo Nsem. Miko cry, Miko tieno, yeah, when tiena, why yo, the council about no size, oh yeah,
Brother Ankra ne brother Brian, munsu mu ye kikim ankasa, obi a ye kikim ankasa. Mema adofo num ne enuanum nyina, supporters, followers, silent listeners or watchers. Mema mu nyina obia akwaba. I hope say yes wadom ne nshira obia hoye pa me da mu nyina amase. Mo a mo share me programs, mo a mo take it time to contribute. Share your opinion. Mo a mo invite friends and other family members to join in here. We do not insult. We do not disrespect anyone. If someone shares their opinion and you don't agree, you can also express yourself without being negative or putting someone down, because that's not what I'm about. I'm about, empowerment, encouraging, and sharing information at the same time, learning from each and every one of you. Oh, me have our sister Florence Ali, so we need to be able to kind of like socialize and interact with one another, whatever necessary, without insult. You know, people that I find that tends to insult and disrespect other people are people who cannot measure up to other people. When people cannot measure up to others, the only thing that they can come at them are insult and disrespect because they don't have value for themselves. They have developed poor characteristic. It's okay if you are not able to express yourself to the full extent where you want yourself to be. That's why it's important to acquire knowledge. So, everyone, feel free to share your opinion. If you want to come in via video, let me know. I'll send you the link. If you want to call me, if you want to call through Messenger, that's fine. If you have my WhatsApp number, because some of you do have my WhatsApp number, you can call my WhatsApp number and also share your opinion or your personal experience or some of the things that you truly have set as part of your goal to look forward into loving what matters in your life. You know, if you are a single person, single mother, single father, uh, married couples, you know, someone who has decided not to ever get married because someone betrayed you or someone caused you a lot of pain and you just don't want to be bothered. You know, this program is for everyone. So sometimes we can talk about other things because that's why I have open discussion. Whatever topic I bring, we can go around because you know sometimes some people will have certain feelings, and you know the need to talk about something that is really pressing on them. So they want like to get some type of opinion, ideas, insightful information for them to be able to process it and kind of deal with it. At times, we have people who go through a lot of personal issues, or personal struggles, challenges, and they're not able to like speak up to anybody because when it comes to certain society and community, they just cannot be trusted. You can't put so much of your self out there because the same people who might lift you up will just let you drop without catching you. So, some people are so kind of like they kind of like stay back, pull back. They are not quick to share so much. If you have questions, ask questions. If I have the answer, I will answer to my best ability. If I do not have the answer, I will let you know. I will get back to you. Or someone here who may have knowledge can share that knowledge because, knowledge is not in one person's head, right? So that is what this platform is about. We come to share information and learn with each other. And also learn, not just learn and leave it like that. We learn to change and grow. Learn different coping skills. In here, we use effective communication to connect with one another. That's what we do. Oh, sis, I'm telling you, stuff is like me. Nah, we have to reconnect. Sister Sage, new ding. Apomote saying, my knowledgeable sister. Sister Sage, some of you who watch me regularly, you have seen me wear some t-shirt with nice design, some necklace, jewelries, and you see beads. There are a couple of them. She has different colors, but I love these colors, so that's why I put it on. And then she has nice t-shirt. Okay, her website is like sageshare.com. She has a lot of authentic merchandise, She has a little comment box. So if you go, you don't see the color of shirt you like, just let her know you want blue, turquoise, like you want green, hunter green, red, whatsoever color. She's going to reach you through your email, and then she will mail them to you. If you live in Canada, you guys need to hold off. As Sister Sage will put it best, due to COVID. Sister Sage said, greetings, Sister Adwoa Odo, and the beautiful people aboard. Greetings to you as well. I think so. Yeah, Sister Ya Atubra. The second publication is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. This book, I say it all the time. I find myself in it reading Mr. Lee Patterson. Mr. Lee, how you doing, Mr. Lee? It's good to see you. I found myself in this book. It's like she's like talking about me, some of my struggles, some of the things that I have learned, and like isolating yourself from other people, certain group of people that they're not gonna get you anywhere. If you roam with them, or like you just need to identify people that can build you up instead of putting you down. It's never good. And Sister Yatobra, she does, programs also very educative on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Sundays, she pick a page in her new publication, The Beauty of a Woman's Heart, and then they discuss it. Normally, the panelists are Sister Yatobra herself, Sister Ya Russell, and then Sister Shyla Amajo Adamson. And at times you see Sister Awomrekua. But for me, you see me every once in a blue moon. You're very welcome, Sister Sage. So if you guys, see the screen, Sister Sage, her website is Sage's, like her first name with an S, and then you put another S share, .com. So it's SAGESSHEA.com. All right, and the first S is capital S. Yeah. So you go to that website. You guys subscribe my YouTube, like my Adwoa Odo Mensa page. Brother Ankra, I am glad to see you here. I'm glad to see you here, very much so, Brother Ankra. Just about to start doing introduction. And also, like, you guys see how beautiful I'm looking. That's all Juice Plus. So if you need Juice Plus, you can contact me. You have some of us, Sister Sika Educate, Sister Amal Menson, my hubby, Sister Missy, Sister Diana Ado, Sister Dachi Hima, Sister Yaba. You have Sister Umirikwa. You have so many of us. So you can go to any of us. It's not competition. The more, the merrier. So you can go to either one of us and buy what you like. I had my nephew on earlier. I've been talking to him. The first time I called him, he said, I'm trying to kill him. Oh my gosh. Why would I do that? I don't know why he thinks in such negative way, but I told him. But today he saw me. He said, I'm looking younger. So I told him Juice Plus. So he said he's going to look into it. And I know he does not mind spending money. So that is ching for me. So the discussion today, greetings to you as well, Brother Ankara. The discussion today, and as I said, you have any questions, put it up, okay? I don't know everything, but I'll do my very best, to answer if you have any question. But this morning, when I woke up, the topic came to mind because my 12-year-old and my how old is Jasmine? 10-year-old So say I'm calculating backwards. Oh my gosh. And my 10-year-old, they were talking with one another. And I stay in the other room listening to them talk with one another. And I just the topic came to me, loving what matters, because they have such a great bond. And most times when they do certain things, even when they have their free time, instead of being away from each other, they always sit with one another, talk with one another. And then sometimes they have disagreement at times. Kids, siblings, they will get into one of those annoying moments, and then one will walk away, the other one will come and say something. So I went to them before they got ready for work. Before I got ready for work and before they got ready for school, I asked them a question. I asked them if I can recall them, and they said yes. And this is what they said when I asked them about um, loving what matters. What do they love the most? So I'm going to play that, the discussion I have with them this morning. And then you guys can also bring your thoughts. All right. So this is a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old with me talking with them, and then I share some of my anxieties. I've been having some anxieties of lately, and the anxiety I'm having is, you have the systemic situation problems here in America, and some of you already saw what happened with George Floyd. So it's like everything that happened. My son had to go take his test. Let me just play the audio and you guys listen. Um, Hope you guys can hear. It cut off at some point, but I picked it up. Okay. So, Anakwasi, mommy, what about mom talking today about loving what matters? How do you guys think about it?
Seems fine.
Seems fine. It's okay. It's okay? All right. So, like, if I ask either of you, what matters to you guys the most, what would you say? Family. Family? Wow. Family is a big deal for you? We need to have more family time because we haven't been able to go out as much as we used to, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so family time is important to you, baby girl. Nana, what about you? Like, what are some of the things you guys enjoy about family time? What that makes you feel?
I feel great about it because you get to play different games together. Okay. It just feels nice.
I feel excited because you get to play Monopoly.
You feel excited because you get to play Monopoly? So when are you going to speak up and speak up? Because sometimes I feel like you speaking to yourself. Do you know that? I used to do that when I was younger. I will feel like I'm speaking, but people around me will say that they can't hear me. I don't know why. Are you shy to mature your voice, baby girl? Sometimes. Mm-hmm. Well, that can fall into having confidence. So you need to trust your voice, okay? When you speak with confidence and don't doubt the things that you're saying. Don't hold things back, okay? Because you should be proud of yourself, of how far you have come, including your academic, picking up on a lot of things, having interest with music, dance, singing, and then What else? Like, baby girl, what else interests you? Okay, so besides having family time, what else interests you? What else you like to do? I mean, I mentioned about you liking to dance, singing, you love music, like your mommy and dad. Both us love music, right? And Nana Kwesi, of course, games, interacting with friends and not feeling isolated, being since the pandemic, having been able to communicate with your family and people outside. Going to start going to your grandparents very soon. Every other Saturday, you guys should go there for a good amount of time. And then when I finish program with Sofo Samuel Okoso, I'll come pick you guys up. How you guys feel about that? That's great. Oh, wonderful. I'm sure Grandma and Grandpa is going to be so excited to hear. That's something that we set it up for you guys to get to spend time with one another. So, loving what matters. I think it's going to be a good topic because it's broader, right? And my friends, families, followers, supporters, they can also put in their contributions and share some of the things that matters to them the most. I don't know, like when I... Okay, so the rest I can talk about it because I kind of like took over the question that I asked them, in terms of when I ask them what matters, loving what matters in their life, what matters to them. I was kind of taken aback, but at the same time, I wasn't surprised that the 10-year-old, the first thing he talks about, she said was family. And then Nana Kwesi said family, but he said it afterwards, and he mostly talked about the games that we play together as family time. And then Mami spoke in terms of like, the interaction, being able to, because the last 2 weeks she was doing class, she does remote learning, and they were asked to write some of the things that they have missed doing since the pandemic. And she kept talking about not being able to go for a walk because before we would go outside, we would go to the store together. If I'm walking to like a few blocks, they will go with me. So, but we have not been doing a lot of walking since for the past year. Like the past year, myself and them two, we have been mostly isolated in at home because I'm working from home. And they doing remote learning. So their dad is the one that goes out the most because he works. He has to go to work. So it's different for him. So out of all of us, their dad goes out most of the time. If I go out, it means I'm going to the store to get something, or I'm going to visit my parents, or my mom cook some of my favorite dish, and I'm just going over there to get me some food. My mom loves to cook. She does big ziti, lasagna, wachi, of course. She does kenke. I love kenke. I don't know. I never lived in Accra. I think the only time I became known, I knew of Accra, but I did not live in Accra. The only time I came to live there for like maybe less than a month or a month was like when I was getting ready to travel to come to abroad. So like sister, yeah, at the bra, me wa kwaba. Apomu eti saying Thank you for joining. You missed the intro, but it's good to have you here. Make sure you share your opinion, talking about loving what matters to you in your life, in your marriage, with your family, in anything, Uh, so you can just put whatever there. Oh, this is the website. You guys go get the book, The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. And Sister Abrabo Odo, she said, hello, dear Sister Adwoa, and the lovely people on the platform. Hello to you as well. So this is the website. Amazon is back on. Yes, yes, yes. So I can use my Amazon card. Let me go free stuff, but I'll pay. You know, my mom, so excuse me, my mom loves cooking. She does a whole bunch. Sometimes she would just cook anything and she would call me, Adwoa, like I cook this for my grandchildren. Because of my kids, I'm able to get extra food elsewhere. My older sister, the one that comes before me, she loves to make jollof rice. So she too sometimes will make things, or um the one that we use rib plantain to do, kahuro, right? Hey, yeah, kahuro. Okay, my friend is saying, "Me if you mun kame, ya de koko the abri pan na one mushi, now with the I mokwafra, now with the a friend is saying, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. I loved doing. My big sister loves doing that, and then kakro. Thank you. Kakro, yeah, and I'm not. Karo yɛ nam na yɛde ɛyɛ nam na ayɛ sɛ ne skins no, right? Ansɛm ni o. Kakuro. Thank you, Sayatubra. That's what I'm saying. Mrs. Obanyi or kakuro bebe di ano. Ɔkyerɛ sɛ mkɔtɔ kakuro bɛyɛ nkwan. Anaasɛ menka yɛ. But she loves to do kakuro. Woyɛ obroni saa, Mrs. Sister, nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔnom a metwe korɛ ma na obi a meka kakuro mekɔka kakuro wei nyinaa yɛ asɛm. When you say one thing, you mention another that has nothing to do with it, and then she likes also what else, like chips, the one you use flour to do it. She loves doing it. My mom has this stew that she does with wache. She used Jamaican sauce to make that stew, and she taught me how to make that stew with goat meat or oxtail. Oh my goodness. I'm making myself hungry talking about it. So it's like, I'm talking about all this stuff because, that's like loving, that's part of the things that I love, loving what matters. This stuff matters to me, like when it comes to family, togetherness, making sure like we empower each other, we talk to each other, we become each other's, support system, making sure that when one is struggling, we there to help. Like my mother, older sister, and young baby sister. I should call her baby sister, Crisscross Mensa. Some of you have met her because she has been on my program once or twice. And at times she comes and, contribute. Sometimes she's like a silent watcher when she's in classes. So she can, come through. She can do two things at the same time. And myself, like when we buy stuff, we go to the store. Like my baby sister will go to the store. She will call me of things that I need, and then she will buy them for me. But when she buys them for me, I wouldn't even dare take out money to give it to her because she would curse me out, and this vice versa. And then our older sister, she does the same. My mom, she does the same. Like so, like when we go to the store, we buy stuff for each other, for each other. We don't need to like take the money because it's like, why you giving the money back? It's kind of like insult. You my sister, you my mom. So why do you have to do that? At times, my baby sister, she um, go to the store the most with mom. She and her husband normally take our mother, it's not just me, our mother with them to go do some grocery shopping and stuff. When I go to Costco, which is a wholesale, I can't bring anybody. I normally go with Kay. If Kay does not go along with me, I go by myself because when Kay goes to me, I like it because the things that I will buy, I will limit the things that I will buy. But when he doesn't go with me, I have more room in my car. So I ends up buying more than I'm supposed to buy. One time I went to Costco, and like those who lives in America, like you go to any Costco, their water bottles, the regular water bottle, not the small one, Bradanka. Last time you say it looks like feeding bottle. They have 40 in one. I was lifting it, right? And then this guy, he thought I was like, weak. So he's waiting for me to ask him for help. I was like, excuse me. He watched me and I put five of them on my shopping cart. And he was like, damn, you strong. And I was like, yeah, I work out. So I held up my arm and he just busted out laughing and was just showing off. Brother Anka says, what matters most in our lives are peace, family, and friendship, purpose, time, learning, and love. Whoa, Brother Ankra. Increase the volume. Peace. Like I hear a lot of people use that word peace. So, like, what does peace means to them? I mean, like, some people, like, they might use the word peace, but they may not know what it truly is, or like what truly is peace. Having peace of mind, like how I see myself right now, I'm at peace. Even when I'm anxious about something or I'm worried about what is not going well or what this could have been, like you can't stress yourself. You need to be able to clear everything in your mind. I am at peace with my past bad experience, like when you experience or you are traumatized with certain things at some time in your life, the best possible way for you to really be at peace is to learn to heal, learn to learn and let things go. Also, talk about it. Use your bad past experiences to also educate people, share with people the ones that you want to share. And then, talk with your loved ones, someone who will just give you the ear to listen. So, Sister Belinda, I know, right? So, like sometimes, you have people share so much, they will say certain words because it's like it's been programmed in their head, in their mind. That's what they hear everybody say. So, they have to identify themselves in it. But it's never good. If you're not at peace, do not use the word peace. You have to be at peace. And if you want to start using that word, make sure that you working towards it. If you're not at that point, start finding things that you can do to make you be at peace, to make you feel at peace. What makes you, what gives you a peace of mind? You living with someone, some of the things that the person is doing, are you at a point that you're able to really sit with the person and have a dialogue about it? Letting the person know, okay, this thing that's happening, I've been observing you. I'm not sure if that's something that you don't recognize, but this is what I see. And I will truly appreciate it if you be able to work on that, because it really gets me annoyed, or it really, really uh, get me upset. It gets me pissed off. It gets me mad. Using our words. Words can be very powerful. It can either make you or break you. We need to learn to confront. I'm not talking about confronting somebody aggressively. When you confront someone, the word confront, for many people, it means different for them. When someone hears a word confront, someone who has been traumatized, you use that word, it can be a trigger for the person. And you see the person like losing it, or the person start acting out, or the person uh, feeling certain way. Some people, when they scared, they start shaking. Some people, they start sweating. Like, you don't know what you said, but it could be the word that you use. So we have to mind our words. Not everybody hear the word confront and they wait to find out what this confront means. Some people, when they talk about, you see, you wait a minute, I'm going to be, I'm going to confront this person. You best believe my attitude would tell me, because when I start talking with my hands and my head turning, people be like, okay, there's gonna be a fight. But I'm not even thinking about fight. I'll be like, you best believe I'm speaking with him or with her, because I don't like the tone of voice. I don't like what they're saying about me. I need to find out where they're getting that information from. And then, you go, why would she say that? I cannot believe she said that. For real, I'm going to find out why they would say that. And I said, what? Oh, mini jai, one kasa. Huh? What's it then? Oh, Awurade Nyankopɔn. Me Adwoa menka hwee o. Menni deɛ nti a ɔka biribi saa. Wo deɛ mɛfrɛ no ne no akasa. Mɛkɔ ne fie hɔnom na me ne no akɔkasa. Esiane sɛ mempɛ sɛ ɔde me bɛnam saa. Because ɛnyɛ saa na meteɛ. Anaasɛ, wosi dɛn? Ɔno deɛ mɛkɔ akɔto ne fie hɔnom. Mekɔto ne fie hɔnom a, ɛnnɛ wanwe me a ɔbɛkyi. Each way, is different. So how we confront people, you need to face your fear. Confronting someone, you need to do it with effective communication. Learn how to talk to people, not talk at people. When you learn to talk with people, they have more understanding with you than, like pressing against you. Because if people don't understand what you're saying, they're going to be like asking things or saying things that might get you annoyed. But some people, they process things differently. Some people, they process things really quick. Some is like in between. Some are like really like slow. It takes time. Some takes minutes, some take hours, some takes days. That's why when we have different children, we need to identify our children's strength and their weakness, because you don't know, some of our kids, they do well with prompting, some does well with redirection, some do really well with directive statement, some does good and well with hurdle help. So we have to identify what works with which one. But most African parents, we use the same method with every kid. And we say, oh, this child, they don't listen, because that child might need hurdle help. Akwadaa bi wɔ hɔ nom a hands on. Ɛnyɛ sɛ hands on, ɛnyɛ sɛ like in abusive way. They want you to show them, okay, here's your shoe. I need you to put the left one in the left side, the right one in the right side. So you put them together and you push it underneath your bed. And there are some kids, you be like, okay, Nana, when you finish with your homework, I need you to clean your room, making sure your shoes are lined up underneath your bed, and then you put the books away. They will understand that. And then you'll be like, listen, I don't want to come in the room and see any dirty clothes on the floor. They understand that. So, like each kid, you know what to say. Welcome, 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 my knowledgeable, beautiful sister. Yeah, Russell. Um, Akpomo Edison, good to see you. I'm gonna count you. E. Crisscross, what did you hear? Me, pa. Okay, God bless you as well, Sister Belinda. Ajari. Yeah. Okay, Sister Yabi Russell. Okay, tell me, Sister Ketwadi. Let me Sister Ketwa name. I say I find that now what determines me, my every decision is quality. Sister, put it here. Bam. You are in I'm in the same boat with you. I don't look for quantity. I look for quality. You gotta look for quality. It don't matter if it's just one. You look for that and you will get what you need. You see, quality is all about needs. Quantity is about desire, which is wants. A lot of us focus on our wants. So let me finish reading Sister Ya B. Russell's comment. Let me start over. I find that now what determines my every decision is quality time with my family and myself as well. Bam, bam, bam. Quantity is out. That's what's up. I love it. I even purged my closet and the whole house. Oh my God. It is also the reason why I got into the entrepreneurial side of things. Listen, entrepreneurial of things. Sister, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Nami Shroud. I have more respect for you. I have respect for you, but it has multiplied. I love that. You have to make sure that you you focus quality time spending with your family and yourself. I have mean time. It's important to have you time. You can be working like your day off. With my day off, you know what I do? I sleep. Because the day before my day off, I will cook if I have to cook. Hobby can cook too. And then I will sleep for the most part of the day. When I'm in the mood, I got me my red wine. I'll get a half glass of red wine, or maybe a full glass of wine. It depends on my mood. I will do my meditation. Sometimes hobby play music. Sometimes I play music and just boogie down. Chase the kids around. We play a game called like dinosaur. I'll hold my hands. I'm like, dinosaur is coming, and then I start chasing them in the house. It's so like it's really nice and fun to raise your children not to be afraid of you. You build a good, healthy relationship with them. When it's time for me to put things in place, like setting clear expectation boundaries, I'm able to do that. I can switch back and forth. I'm a no mom. The reason why I'm saying I'm a no mom, like, most of the things I will tell them no. Yeah. And every now and then I will let them know yes, because there's already a set schedule, with you got to give room for them to wiggle, so sometimes they're expecting me to say no, and I say yes, and they're like, really? I was like, yes, because you earn it, you know. And so quality time spending is really important. It's Kay knows I love that. I love having quality time. Kay and myself have our quality time. We have our quality time with the kids, and we each have our quality time. The kids also have their personal quality time. See, it can be just us. Okay. Oh, brother Victor. Wow, new aka Prof. Prof, you there? Hey, sister, sister Freda, every year English woman, pa. Oh, come on. Me can bro, for son say, bro, for universal. Nipa bebree te borɔfo ne dɔɔso sen nipa a wɔte twie no. Sister Sage Williams said, Sister Sage Williams said, one is born into a family, nurtured by the family. learn the culture that is handed down by the family. This is where we start learning before we go to school or hit the outside world. Family is important. We cannot take family for granted. Ah, bravo, 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 Sister Sage, bravo. Thank you. You know, people don't recognize, parents, we the first teachers we give to our children, whatever the things that we do in the house, single parents, couples, everything that you do in the house, the kids, they watching. You may think that they don't know what's going on. Like when Kay and I speak in Chi, Kay has a really loud voice, and sometimes when I'm excited, I'm also out there, and the girl will be the first to pop up. She will come, and then she will go and tell her brother, like, I think mommy and daddy are fighting. And then they come and see our face, and they just realize that, like, we laughing at each other, or like we just in a playful mood. Whereas, reverse back before, we used to argue a lot, and they saw the interaction. I share one of my experience. Kay and I, we had a disagreement, and I said something in the Akan language. I said, "Would you with him? Maybe me no tell you." Not knowing say akola yi tika say kan wonka ote. Me wɔ hɔnom a me maame afrɛ me, Adwoa, yes ma'am. Ɛdeɛn na ɛkɔ so wɔ fie hɔ? Na me se biribiara nkɔɔ so wɔ fie hɔ no. Ɔse, woyɛ sure? Na me se ae, meyɛ sure. Adɛn? Woyɛ sure sɛ biribiara nkɔɔ so wɔ fie? Me maame, ɔyɛ dɛ hɔ. Na me se ane. Ɔse na biribiara nkɔɔ so wɔ fie hɔnom na wo mma no afrɛ me sɛ wo ne ɔmo papa mooko no. Na me se what? Afei ɔka kyerɛ me sɛ me ba ketewa ne sɛ mesi menware ne papa bio meekɔ. Na me se na mekasa koraa manka Borɔfo. Nti ɛyɛ dɛn na ɔtee sɛ biribi saa na mekaeɛ? I mean how? Hey, ɛnnɛ mpɛ mu nkɔmmɔdie bɛba so. Sankofa Radio, you guys join us, Dr. Say, and the panelists, Meka Ho, at 10 p.m., which is like 2 hours from now. My main responding cancer and say, I will be there. 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 Baby, me say. So it's like, family is important, and very true, Sister Sage. And thank you. We cannot take our family for granted. We have the crazy ones, we have the fun ones, we have the caring ones, and we have the ones who always selfish. But like, you always have to help each other, educate each other, help each other grow and change. It's important. Thank God. My brothers and sisters, we all get along. We don't think ill of the other person. We actually encourage each other, to do well. And when one is down, we help them. We help, pick them up. We don't ever leave the other one behind. So, and that's like, the morals and the principles that our parents, taught into us. We get along well. My baby sister, she calls me more than I call her, crisscross. She will call me every morning. So it's like when I don't hear from her, instead of me calling, I know she's busy. So like she called me this morning. She was like, I didn't hear from you for a while. Her while is one day out of the week. So, Brother Victor Boafo, aka Prof. Back, of course, having a dialogue with someone is subtle and less provocative than to confront someone. Most definitely. You know, America, we use a lot of, I'm going to confront this person. You need to confront the situation. But you're right, brother, Victor Waffle. Yeah, when you use dialogue, people are more inclined to receive it well and not be anxious than using the word confront, you know. But like, in terms of when you dealing with traumatic event or traumatic experience, the word that they normally use is important for you to confront your abuser, to confront your molester and stuff like that. Dialogue is like the nice and the inviting way to like get someone to feel comfortable. All right, so you are full of wisdom. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And so are you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And God bless you. Mhm. And one time no be can't same you say America for you can't Italy, right? You can Italy, you it's true. But then the person started talking, he started saying it, sounding the T. And I was like, that is so like, egoistic. Because why do you put someone down? Ghanaians, we pronounce any word with a T. We sound out the T. That is our dialogue. So if you travel abroad and you learn something new, you can share that, but don't, oh, we don't call it this. Because in reality, if you need to pronounce things appropriately, that's what you said. You have to sound out the word. Ah, shoot. Brother Ankara Kwesi says, life isn't easy. Oh, how to know? Remember, remaining in our current comfort zone doesn't open the window for change. For sure, the more confidence you grow in the love you have for yourself, the more you realize that you are strong enough to walk in a room where the tension is thick and maintain your internal peace. Most definitely. A lot of people, Brother Ankara, wants to stay in their comfort zone. Even we do have people. This is one thing that I don't understand. And I'll say in this area particular with the comfort zone, I'm saying it in Tree and in English. I'm saying English first. A lot of people want to stay in their comfort zone because they don't have the confidence to step outside their comfort zone. They don't trust themselves. They doubt themselves. They are so timid and limited. They do not want to like try something new. They want to stay where they are familiar with. So this way, that's their defense mechanism. There are some people truly that feel comfortable being in a box. We all know, most of us know, let me use the word, most of us know a box has four corners. It's four square, so it has four corners. There are some people within a box that only have the tendency to use one side of the corner and tend to forget that they even have three other options. They always constantly using the same corner, and then they keep having the same issues over and over and over. Instead of stopping, pausing for a minute, stepping out and looking around to see if there is a way out, they don't have that basic fundamental functioning to use their mind, their common sense to work the way it should work for them. So for someone like that, they will have a very difficult time to step outside the box because they just okay with the one side of the corner. Someone who had been able to use all four corners, and now they want to break out of that because they want other options to exploit and do other things, risk takers and everything. They're going to step outside the box, and they're not fearful of that. Learning something new is something that a lot of us have to adapt into, because you will, oh man, it's amazing. You will learn so much. You'll be able to do so much. No one will have the privilege to manipulate you. If someone will be able to manipulate you, it will not be to the extreme whereas they controlling you like a dog. They say a bat stepping outside your comfort zone now. Yɛn yɛ tat no Ghanafoɔ no yɛ mu bi no yɛnim sɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛn box woka no wɔtwii sɛn adaka ɛwɔ nine four ɛwɔ and four corners. And nine corners no yɛ nine. Aha, 1 2 3 4. Obi wɔ hɔnom a nine no kora mpo no wɔnkae, because n'adwene no ntimi ɛnyɛ ntisi so sɛnea yɛsɛ ɛsisi so no. Baabi baako no a wɔnim no, deɛ yɛakyerɛ no wɔnim no, ɛno ara nko a kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ adeɛ no a ɔbɛkɔ so ayɛ saa the same thing over and over. Nneɛma nkɔ yie the same thing. Ɛsiane sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛsesa ne routine, ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛsesa ne biribiara, because ɛyɛ a na osuro sɛ wɔyɛ a ɔnhu yɛbɛsere no nti no ɔbɛwɔ hɔnom a wɔnkae sɛ box no mu no 3 other options wɔ hɔnom a wɔbɛtumi ayi. Nti no ɔbɛtɛ saa hɔnom saa na no yɛpɛ ne saafoɔ no yɛamfa antetemefoɔ no ɔmo taa use one corner of a box. Nti no te sɛ obi a wɔmpɛ adesua, obi a ɔno no te sɛ ɔmpɛ kyerɛ sɛ biribi foforɔ no ɛyɛ no foreign, osuro sɛ ɔbɛba akɔyɛ. Ɛna ebinom nso no ɔmo dwen neɛ nipa ɛdwen wɔn ho. Sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa, bɛrima, akwadaa, whomsoever, parent, na wodwen deɛ amansan ɛdwen ama wa, wonyɛ biribiara. Wobɛdi amansan akyi, wonyɛ yie da. Wobɛdi amansan akyi, wonkɔ w'anim. Baabi a wotim ara na wotim. Nti ma mempɔ so na menreadi comment na menka kyerɛ Sister Aisha Ankara Neil, wobɛtuntum wɔ fɛ deɛ. Sis, abɔ mo te sɛn? Mema wakɔ aba paa. Brother Ankara Kwesi said, when you protect your peace, you can then balance your emotions and manage relationships and stressful situations effectively. This will help you develop self-confidence and come to terms with yourself so that you can achieve inner peace and cultivate a more positive attitude towards life. Most definitely. I mean, like, oh my freaking God, like, being able to learn how to balance your emotion is something that a lot of people do not know how to do. Like, people who have learned to balance their emotions and manage their relationship, they are able to self-regulate themselves. They know their limit. They know when they're going to blow up. They know when it's time to stop and just leave. They know when to walk away. They don't care about someone calling them a chicken. Because for me, if I'm in a situation and someone is expecting me to fight, someone is expecting me to put my life in danger because the person I'm confronting, is again the term again. Because some people, when you say you're confronting them, they might think in terms of in aggressive way. That's why brother Boafo, a kind prof kind dialogue is a more, settled. So Like you, I'm not going to fight. So if you call me chicken, I'll be like, oh, thank you so very much. If I'm a chicken, you must be turkey. Oh, well, you just respond with sarcasm. This Yushanka said, family is everything for sure. Me, for me, family means everything to me. Like the way I am with my family, you don't know. Like, ugh, I love my family. Brother Ankra Akwe said, do yourself a life changing favor, and love yourself enough to put your peace first. Love yourself enough to treat yourself. This is not selfish. Oh, I was just about to say that, Brother Anka. Thank you. You're right. Self love, self care, self everything is not selfish, because if I'm able to develop all that for myself, believe in me, I'm going to transfer that to my loved ones and my friends, and you guys are going to love me. It's not selfish. This is not selfish, but it is a self perseverance, preservation, and self love. You don't deserve to feel less than, and you don't have to measure up to the expectations others put on you. Love yourself enough to protect your peace, most definitely. When you do that, you don't allow people to control you. You control your destiny. You make your own decision. Oh, my beautiful sister, Vivi Nash, polished, quintessential. Ediame ba nasman. To me, bohasi amwa make me take them. So it's akwa aba mutu se mi hu wache pam. Christ asumdue enka wo, my dear Adwoa, my dear Odo Mensa. Oh, amen, amen, amen. Christ has some bien come so, oh, my sister. Vivi Nash Palace Pensential. Oh, man, that's so awesome. Only with tree. Multi mama must tree in kakra by force. This Quintessential, it's good to see you. Now, tell me, who's a your program more? Like, I have not seen you come live in a long while. Brother Anka Kwesi said, when it comes to health, hey, as some Nwako came, we need to eat healthy. That may pair combinations, may causes that Aisha Ankra platforms on the page, may call her any combination, maybe. It's confessing time, Saisha. But Anka said, when it comes to health, many of us take our health for granted until something life changing happens and our health becomes at risk. With good health, anything is possible. Without it, you cannot live life to its fullest. It is virtual to take care of your mind, body, and soul. Music is a good sensory for the mind, body, and soul. Adanka says, pay attention to what your body is telling you. When you feel tired, take vacation, personal time, call out sick, go see your GP, general practitioner, like making sure that you're going for your annual physical. Take care of your personal need. Take care of yourself, because you not even when you buy new cars, right? You need to do maintenance. If you do not do maintenance, at some point it's going to break down. The same thing with human body. You don't take care of your body, you going to break. And then all the work, all the overtime, everything that you're doing is going to go to waste. Is that what you're looking for? Hell to the no. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to work to the point of break. I know my limit. I know when to take time off. I know when to rest. I know when to do meditation and do other things, learn other coping skills. Some people love to use yoga, learn to do yoga, exercise, do exercise, going for walk. Some people reading, singing, sing along song, playing music, dancing, just walking back and forth. Be active, do things, and also balance your diet. Eat a lot of greens. I never used to eat a lot of greens, but now I do that. Hey, brother, for and let me prof. Today be today to have you here. I am honored to have you. So it's like, you know, brother Anka, let me finish reading your comment. Pay attention. So I stop. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Take control of your overall health. Eat healthy and exercise daily to minimize preventable illnesses and the stress that may be keeping you from enjoying life. Most definitely. I'm telling you, do not stress yourself. Oh, hey, for me, some people may dislike me because I enjoy too much. It's not like I don't go through struggles or don't go through challenges. I have been there, done that. But if I have to worry myself and everything goes away, then I'll worry. But if you in debt, if you know you in pain and you worry yourself and it's still there, why should I bother? You should not do that. Thank you, Sister Aisha. God bless. Uh, Brother Victor Waffle, aka Prophet, says there are risk seekers and risk averse in this world. Ooh, yes, oh yes. People, some people are uh, substitute, sub, susceptible to. I need my glasses. Nana Kwesi, to change, while others are not, because change in itself is very uncomfortable by nature due to the many stress associated with it. But in general, willing to take risk yields ample rewards. This this concept follows through in relationships for when dialogues are ignored or swept under the rug. Oh, Jesus Christ. Relationships fall apart, leading to confrontational and etc. Oh my gosh, Prof. It's like sometimes, the way you talk and emphasize things, Nana, excuse me. Nana, look on the dining table. My glasses is there. Bring it to me, please. And bring me the cloth to clean it. Dining table, please. Sorry, guys. I need my glasses. Okay. Yes, you're right. I mean, confrontational, the word again, confrontational, confrontation, like you, when you hear the word confrontations, you know exactly what that is. That's why a lot of people, when you tell somebody, I'm going to confront this person, then their first thing is that there's going to be argument, there's going to be a fight, hell is about to break loose. Yes, you're right. Because a lot of times when we do not, where's my glasses? It's on the dining table. It's in the black container. No, that's your dad's. Excuse me, guys. Let me go get my glasses because I feel like I'm squeezing my
A lot
eye.
of people don't know this.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Now I have my glasses, so I don't have to squeeze my. Supposed to be wearing my glasses all the time, but sometimes I just don't wear it, which is not good. So you do have people like, especially in relationship in marriages, they don't do the things that they're supposed to do, and they end up having a lot of confrontations. Unnecessary. Some of them are unnecessary. There are some arguments. I would tell you straight up, Kay and myself, when we first got married, some of our arguments and misunderstanding were like dumb and petty and unnecessary. But at the time, it wasn't petty for me because of my mindset. You know, I had a lot of negative thoughts. I wasn't positive. You know, it hurt me. I ended up hurting myself and my peace of mind. Always, you know, thinking that it's his job to make me happy, not knowing that I hold that power to make myself happy. We just need to educate ourselves and learn to do self work, self care, um, self love, self value, self confidence, you know, doing self assessment. Learn to pause, take time, have exercise patience, identify your strongholds, things that, you know, that is preventing you from getting to where you need to be. And also, you know, just self everything. And when you focus on yourself and you do things for yourself, you spoil yourself, whatever you do, it's not selfishness, it's actually selflessness, because you working on yourself in order for you not to put your burden on your partners, on your families, on your friends and children and so many other people. When we work on ourselves, we will find ourselves being able to accomplish more than looking for other people to fix us, other people to resolve our problems. So it's like, I mean, I'm grateful for my parents. Um, you know, they each have their stronghold and their strength, but like the between the two of them, you know, they embedded a lot of things in us, you know, a lot of morals, principles, um, doing some things. And the place that I worked before taught me, gave me so many coping skills, learning century model, TCI, and all other stuff also helped me a great deal. Brother Ankra Akwesi says, being more present, eating well, and making time to decompress will enhance your mental health and overall well being. Practice being kinder to yourself by taking time to reset mentality and prioritize all aspects of your health. Most definitely. Thank you, Brother Anka. Mental health is something that a lot of us don't focus on. A lot of us don't talk about it. I mean, when it comes to our community society, yɛ kuromfoɔ Ghanafoɔ te sɛ sɛ yɛhu sɛ obi yare ne ho mfa no, anaasɛ obi go through depression anaasɛ stress a, deɛ yɛnim ara yɛmu bebree nim ara ne sɛ yɛbɛka nipa ne ho asɛm, ne yɛalabel abusuafoɔ no sɛ, oh, nipa asom. Don't do that. Sɛ obi yare, obi ayɛ stress na obi anya depress a, wonim deɛ nti a ama n'aba saa. At least no, boa nipa no. Ebi wɔ hɔnom a na nneɛma bebree ha no, nti no ɛne nipa no nkasa. Don't look down at the person because you don't know how that came about. Ebi wɔ hɔnom a you have a respectable mother, father, grand parents, you know, a husband, a wife, a child, so many, you know, brother, sister, like, you know, they're going through so many difficulties. And then all we can do is like make fun of people, bully them, talk about them, lie, and do so many things. We cause so many chaos than peace, than unity, negativity. We promote negative things. We enjoy seeing others suffer. I mean, humanity got a lot of problems. If we are able to work on ourselves, focus on us, what is wrong with me? Why can't I do X, Y, and Z? Maybe we stop, you know, we start speaking the truth because the truth is only one. We start being honest with ourselves and others, and also using our true common sense. We'll be able to accomplish a whole lot. Mhm. Brother Ankakwe says, with family and friendship, our relationships are our foundation. They are truly the things that make our lives richer and more complete. We must prioritize with friends, family, and loved ones to foster our relationships. Being busy is normal, but why not try to be busy with people that mean the most to us? Amen to that. That's a good question. That is most definitely. You're right. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm going to try to be busy with K. Right, K? He's shaking his head. Moving on. I'm going to do my very best to be busy with him and the kids, with family time and, just doing things to make each other happy. Brother Anka Kwesi says, having people in your life that you can call family is priceless. Most definitely, Brother Anka. You see, my baby brother, that's what I love. Knowing that you have someone who cares for you and will always be there for you is the type of support we all need. You hear the word need? Need is necessary in our life. Desire, which is our want, you can table that and come back for it at any time. So, Brother Uncle went on to say, even if we don't always admit it, most definitely, but it is so easy to forget just how much family means to us. They are people we typically take for granted because at the end of the day, we know they will still be family. Always remember you always remember your family is irreplaceable. You must devote time, love, and energy to nurture your family. Ooh, I have to go here because the whole thing is not showing. Let me see. Hey, where is it? Oh gosh, oh gosh. Where is oh Kalanka, where is it? Hey, some of me. Hold on. How can I find the rest? Having family. Okay, there it is. Okay. Uh-huh. It's irreplaceable. You must devote time, love, and energy to nurture your family relationship, and not just for the sake of your family, but for yourself. Amen to that. Yes. Okay. I see. That's the last comment. Ah, but why didn't I see? Oh, I read that. I was about to say, most definitely, Madam Anka. Thank you so very much. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, so loving what matters to you in life. Uh, Many times, as I was saying earlier, with my family, like we are so tight. Crisscross. When crisscross like wear some of her clothes and I see them, I'll be like, sis, I want me one of those. And she'll be like, don't worry, I'll get you one. And before I know it, she will order me some and then bring it to me. The good part is that when she gets it, she doesn't call and say, Adwoa, like your stuff is here. Or Amy, your stuff is here. Like, come get it. She and her husband will drive and drop it off to me. And if she has stuff here, she will pick it up. Oh, sis, baby, sis, your Omega arrived. Okay, it arrived today. It did arrive. Yes. So, she will buy me something. And then if she sees me wearing something, she'd be like, "Uh-oh." So it's like sometimes if I'm buying something ahead of time, I will take a picture and send it to her. Do you want one of this or that? And she will let me know which one she likes, and then boom, we'll get it together. So it's like that's the type of relationship bond that we have. And this nice top I have on, my big sister bought it for me for Mother's Day. Well, a couple days before Mother's Day. So like I just put put it as my Mother's Day's gift, or like just a thank you for me, because it's like sometimes I go and pick her up to drop her off at home or like at work. It's like just 2 times a week, but she's so appreciative that she bought me something. Isn't that beautiful? And then sometimes, like with my mom, if I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm kind of tired, I'll call my mom and ask her if she can cook me some food, and she will do it, and I'll just go and pick it up. That's what it is. My Our dad, sometimes I will tell my mom, she will call me, I got the food is ready, and I'll be like, okay, I will come pick it up. I'm kind of busy at work. I'm so tired. And before I know it, someone is ringing the doorbell. We open the door, and it's my father bringing the food and everything that I was preparing to go pick it up. Sometimes I'll call my mom, be like, I'll come get it the next day. And my dad would just drive and bring it to drop it off. That's how close, our family is. So it's like, family is so important to us. We help each other, we nurture each other, we hold each other accountable. Believe me, if I do something or I say something that is not right, Crisscross would say, well, we have had Crisscross on the platform say something right there. She doesn't let me get away with it. She even shared that I talk too much, but most of you already know that I talk a lot, which is fine because it's good to do that. I remember like when I first came to US, one of the class that was they gave to me was a debate class. And when I saw debate, at the time I didn't know what debate was. So I had to go in the dictionary to see what it was. And when I finally grabbed it, I was like, they must be like crazy, because I don't even know how to engage with anyone. So how are they going to expect me to debate with anyone? So, like the first couple weeks, I struggle. The teacher, she will group us, and I remember like with the my peers, a lot of them did not want me to be in their debate group because I was the weakest link. I wasn't really good at it. Like they will ask questions, I will answer, and then somebody will challenge me, and I'm not able to, like, go back and forth, give them, emphasize things, explain things. Like, I was like really, really bad. So a lot of people did not want me in their debate team, which made me feel really, you know, small. Like my confidence, even went down more. My self esteem, because I felt like I wasn't good at anything. So one time, um, I was at home and my parents were sleeping, or my sisters were sleeping. Everybody was sleeping in the house. It was around like 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock. So I got up and I brought my notebook and a book that I was reading, and I put some questions down. I have the red team and the white team, or the red and the blue. I forgot. I chose two colors. Sometimes red is part of it. I have all the other colors, and I change it around. So I put questions for the red team, and I put some questions for the white team. So I asked the first question, and I was doing this on my own. I asked the first question, and then I pretend to be in the white team, and I answer it. And then after I answer it, and I went back to the red team, I was like, "What do you mean? Like that is not, that doesn't sound right. You need to be able to like give me more insight, because what you said is so vague. How do you do X, Y, and Z?" So like I start going back. This is how I started talking to the mirror, to build my self confidence up. I started practicing. So the following week when I went to school, and we were doing debate group, um, a lot of the people, like, they spread themselves up. You know how like you have to pick this person in your team, pick that person in your team, and I was always the last one that they pick, and the last team that gets to pick me, they don't look happy that I'm in their team. So that week, um, one of the girls was like, what the heck? Let me just pick a million. I was like, oh, yay, I'm not the last one. And I haven't done any debate after I practiced. They didn't know that I was ready for them. The girl picked me, the second pick, she picked me. So I was like really super excited. And in my head, I was like, oh, I'm going to like do well so today and blow people's mind. So, they brought like, they give different topics, sexual harassment, molestation, like a lot of things. And I remember that day, my group got, family that molest their children. And I was like off on that. I was on fire that day. And everybody, like, we have five different groups. So as we were like talking, and there was a guy in there, he trying to be a smart, you know ass, and I was like, oh, okay. So he asked a question, and I was like, okay, so let me ask you a question. When it comes to children, um, female children being molested, right? A lot of times you have some family members who will keep it to themselves. They will not let it be known, because most family members are willing to have this molester get away with so many other things. Nobody said anything. And then you see some of the young men in the house, at times they see this interaction happening. What do you think is going to happen with them? You best believe more than half of those young men living in that house is going to grow up and become a molester, or worse. So, how do you justify that this is something that can continue to happen? Because we need to learn to speak up. If you see something and you don't say something, it's going to keep happening over and over. The same way, if you misbehave or your child misbehave and you do not redirect your child, you do not hold your child accountable, and as a bad parent, you always, like standing up for your child, or like, making excuses and giving reason for your child's behavior, you not helping. What you doing is that you creating a menace to society, because somebody out there is going to end up having to be married to that child that you spoiled, you did not raise the way they needed to be raised, with principles, morals, accountability, learning coping skills that will help them be able to manage their emotions, self regulate themselves, be able to treat other human beings as humans and not mistreat other people, disrespect, and so forth. And so that day, like, everybody, like, you have four other groups, they all like sitting there listening to our group. So we became the center of like attention for that day. So the following week, because debate class was like once a week, the following week when we went in there, and we were sitting in our seat. The teacher has not even asked us to, like, be go out there for us, for the team leaders to pick us. So it's like, we sitting down, and then before I sat, this person was like, "Oh, I want Amelia on my team today," and this one, like, so many people now they want me in their team. So I was like, I hold up, hold up, hold up. It's not gonna be like that. None of you wanted to pick me. You picking me last. Now all of a sudden you want me to be in your team. Nuh-uh. I'm going back to the team that gave me the opportunity for me to be able to have the confidence to be able to debate. So they were like, "Oh man, that's dirty," and I was like, it's fair enough. This I said, many wo yadie, and I see your groups. And I said, "Kama na minim enuoma bebree no, wo mpɛ sɛ meba wo akwan mu a, na sɛ obi a ɔno no ama me ɛkwan, wakyerɛ me kwan no na masi yie no, mesi saa nipa no masi yie nti no meyi no afiri hɔnom." It doesn't work like that. But yɛn mu bebree saa na yɛdwen. Sɛ yɛsua biribi na yɛhu biribi, na sɛ eduru baabi na sɛ amansan ɛɛhoahoa wo a, na yɛdi mmirika na yɛtu atare ɔmo ɛte sɛ somorɔ. Because they say no, yɛbɔ w'aba so nti wo tirim ayɛ ɔdɛ. You have to be steady. You have to shine your eyes. Because nipa bebree na ɔmo foa wo no, bebree na ɛwɔ mu no, sɛ wo make it the least mistake na, they will drop you like it's hot. Before you know it, alright, you done. So you say, what, baby? When you are at a certain level and you climb up now, never fail to look down, look back, lean down, and extend your hand to the person after you, behind you, and give them a helping hand. Because someone else motivate you, someone help you to get to where you needed to be. Don't look down on people because you have traveled abroad and your classmates, your friends, people that have not got to the level that you have gotten. Different from them. We all have our destiny, and you cannot foresee the future. So when you mistreat other people, you don't show kindness, you talk about other people, you speak ill of people, you always have this negative mindset, you always wishing for someone to not succeed, you always looking down on some people, like, you never know what tomorrow is going to bring, because you and I cannot foresee or tell the future, what is ahead of us. Most times, you have people that have a tendency to point their fingers at other people, what they're not doing right, and fail to see themselves, what it is that they are not doing right. We are so quick to judge other people. We are so quick to see other people's wrong, but we never stop, pause for a minute to identify our faults. Why is it that when we in a relationship, when we become parents, when we with people, friends, we always have something to say about them, and most of the time it's not a positive thing. You only have a few good people of us who think positive about their peers, who wants to motivate their peers and family and friends, who wants to empower people that they love, people that they care for. Whereas you have others, their goal is to sabotage. Their goal is pull down syndrome. Their goal is to not have the oppositional succeed. So they will do anything, everything to make sure that that does not happen. If we want to succeed in life, if we want peace, if we want love, care, you know, if we want to be kind to people, every good thing that we want to be, we need to be able to show compassion, empathy, care, um, empowerment. We need to do all that because someone you're looking down at today could be your savior in the future. When people become so proud of themselves, it's like they don't know, they know everything, they know what tomorrow is going to bring. Sometimes it takes little things to not have you be able to function. 3 years ago, when I have my motor vehicle accident, like my biggest, anxiety was, okay, I was still young, my children were young. Um, I have a husband who is active. So if I'm unable to satisfy my husband, if I'm unable to satisfy my needs, my desires, all that, what good am I? Because one of the places that I injured was my back. My back. I used to have spasm, and when it comes, I will scream. Kay will like run to where I'm at, like trying to figure out what happened. There was some time that I will be walking and I get stuck in the middle of wherever I am. Someone will have to literally put their hands on me and lift me from where I'm standing and put me in a safe place. I mean, I have to deal with that, right? So if I was somebody who was always making my husband feel miserable, not him feeling happy, he would have been happy that I was out of commission, right? But because I show love, and he also learned to show love. He was able to give me more love and have me not feel sorry for myself. The love that he showed me, the compassion and the empathy, it motivates me for me to get better. And boy, when I got better, you guys see me like when I play music, dancing, it's like what you see me bend down, kutusa, everything. Me ye ni nyinaa. Me nan, me pagya me nan baako na ɛnam wiem na mede kyim me ho. Hwɛ, Charlie, nipa bro, nipa brɛ. Girls are brɛ. I am suffer, but that's what, life is about. So don't take your family for granted. Do not take life in general for granted. Everything that you have accomplished, everything that, even the things that you have not accomplished, just stay focused. Be appreciative of what you have. You may not be a millionaire, you may not be a billionaire, you may not be rich, but you know what? You are what you are because um, you we all have a purpose. Don't give up. Under no circumstance, continue to press forward because our blessings is ahead of us. So if you staying in one place, you afraid to take risk, chances, invest. Do investment. When you have, if you're a single parent, couples, whomsoever, invest for early retirement. Make sure before you invest, you look for the things that are dear to you, that are important to you, that matters to you. Don't just go and invest in anything and waste money for nothing. I find out there are some insurance, when you do them, they give you an age limit. If you reach 70 and you're not dead, you lose everything. What kind of nonsense is that? Can you believe it? That's foolishness. Why would I put money into something, offing my age? No. You can do. Can you believe it? If you hit 70 and you have not died, you lose all the money. So let's just say you have invested for 40 years, 40 good years. And then the insurance would tell you because you are 70 and you did not die, you don't get a penny back. Aye. Whew. That's why it's important for us to learn. Oh, we need to acquire. Yes, Bahan. We need to acquire knowledge. Charlie, hey, uh, they say obi open isika. Obi a ɔpɛ ne sika ɔbɛka akyerɛ wo deɛ ɛyi wopɛ tie so ɛho which is really bad. Ɔbɛka akyerɛ wo deɛ wopɛ tie nti no te sɛ ɛyi ɛnyɛ insurance bia na ɛyɛ sɛ woyɛ ansa na abɛyɛ insurance no making sure say you know what you're getting yourself into. You're not losing nothing out of that. Brother, oh my gosh. When I heard that, I was like, in forward. The final on the fast so where there 419 and you kind idea. But I'm says with purpose, it drives our every action and feels and passion. It encompasses our work, our relationships, and our approach to living our best lives. Our purpose wraps around everything we do in our life. Did I skip one? Everything we do in our life. To live a fulfilling life, we must have a purpose or a goal, an outcome we want to achieve as we walk on this earth. Most definitely, we always need to set realistic goal. Time is a limited resource. Once it is spent, it is gone forever. We cannot ever get the time back, but we can be intentional with the time that we have. Most certainly, that's why it's important to learn to let go of our past, because things that we have experienced in our past, we can choose to use the bad ones as a lesson. Healing, being able to get counseling for some of the past traumatized. You need counseling, you need professional counseling. So don't hide it within, keep it internal, because it will kill you softly, emotionally, psychologically. That's the most dangerous abuse, when someone is abusing you emotionally, psychologically, they're doing things, bad things to you. They don't want anybody to know. They are threatening you, so you're afraid to even express yourself and everything. Like it kills you softly. And we have people who have passed away. It wasn't their time, but because they were not able to get some resources and utilize some of the resources out there, they want to keep their things away to themselves because they don't want other people to see them struggling. I mean, when we go through bad times, struggles, difficult times, it's part of reality. You need to be able to like find ways and means to like suit yourself. Be able to um, get the help that you need. Sister Aisha says, Sister Love, your chi is translated on the screen as French. For real? Wow. Because your chi is too polished for Google. Hey, ask them more. French pa. Hey. Nkɔfoɔ yi biribi na ɛyɛ ɔmo. Biribi yɛ ɔmo. Ɔmo nim deɛ ɔmo yɛ. I see. Some more. Brother Anka Quincy said, we all have the same number of hours in our days. Yes, 24 hours, 24/7, 7 weeks, 24 hours each day, most definitely. Hours that are filled with responsibilities and obligations. Managing time often comes down to choices. Instead of feeling in control of our schedule, we feel our time is not our own. We rush from one commitment to the next and never feeling truly present at any of them. Oof, oof, that is crazy and it's true. We cramp more into our days that feel we have less and less time to do the things we really want to do or to see the people we want to see. We have less space left for ourselves. Bradanka, this is deep. It's a problem. It's a big, big problem. There are so many people like when they leave one relationship, they get into another because they're thinking, I don't want my ex to see me being single or not in a relationship. So sometimes some of us jump into a relationship that we are not meant to be in. So however the person is treating us, we're in there. Ɛba mmerɛ a mmerɛ deɛ yɛnya adeɛ wɔ ho korakorakora te sɛ obi wɔ hɔnom a wɔne ne boyfriend anaasɛ ne girlfriend gyae ne yere anaasɛ ne kunu gyae a kyerɛ sɛ wɔnto ne bo ase na ɔnyɛ ne ho adwuma na ɔnhu sɛ seesei deɛ nneɛma a mekɔɔ mu bɛrima yi adeɛ a wayɛ me ɔbaa yi adeɛ a wayɛ me no ɛyɛ sɛ mehyɛ me ho so na mehwɛ me ho so yie na ɔkyena bi mensan nkɔhyia the same thing. Ebi mu de ahoɔfɛ na ware, ebi mu de ntin na ware, ebi mu de sika, ebi mu de material things. Te sɛ adɛn na wo ankasa wommɔ wo ho mmɔden? Sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa na wobɔ wo ho mmɔden a, yɛn mmarima yi bi no, ɛyɛ mmaa a yɛbɔ yɛn ho mmɔden no, they get intimidated. Ɛyɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo suro sɛ ɔmo ne yɛ bɛbɔ bra ɛsiane sɛ ɔmo fo sɛ ɔmo ne yɛ bɔ bra te sɛ yɛbɛhyɛ ɔmo ho so anaasɛ ɔmo ntumi ncontrol yɛn. Na sɛ woyɛ bɛrima na akɔware na apɛ sɛ wo control wo partner na kyerɛ sɛ wo no ɛyɛ sɛ wotumi reassess yourself. Adɛn nti na ɛyɛ sɛ wo control wo partner? Mo mmienu moyɛ partners. There's a reason why they say partner, significant other. You are equal. Your strength is not the same, but you two are the same. So you work together, oneness, teamwork, respecting each other, like, being transparent, being honest with one another, staying committed, being loyal to one another in everything. But, like, you have people who literally always have hidden agenda. Okay, my wife is this and this. There are men and men money people who normal or baby or so by way sending a near dean and a new side na or yen who two no. Me children pa me mana me brenna say. Hey, na be ma would drink sergeant way, not just a woo will be a yes, woo worry. And answer we will be a yes, we papa. Because I dream penny with him. I didn't know would dream say metimi use my voice. Na me express me ho. I'm very expressive. They say mini case ya for no. They say one no ebi fa na ni so hu say me nyi obi a ye bo me kofo ma me me na me express myself for papa. We hear me against na me a I will give you my all the nastiness. You get it from me. One, to say like, oh, obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔno onim sɛ sɛ ɔsɛ sister wɔyɛ nice do me ade yes say no my sister koraa me family members no koraa da bi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ me nwanwa ɛyɛ ɔmo nwanwa say no madwo saa na ɛnyɛ koraa before no wobɛka me a waka adeɛ menyɛ gyaa me ho ma wo Auntie K, no, we go through stuff. We all went through stuff because no, one day, a buffo, or a buffo, but we have come a long way, and I'm just so blessed and so thankful that we have been able to like work on our anger management, be able to truly use our active listening, develop effective communication, laugh with one another, laugh with each other. I mean, like, life is how we make it or we choose it to be. But the one thing I have learned in life, I will never look down on anyone. I will never look down on children, from children all the way up. People who are negative, people who have no respect, I will never interact with those people because I will isolate myself from those people. I'm not the type of person that is a pushover. You don't tell me what to do. You can speak with me and positively try to convince me to understand what you're saying, where you're coming from, why you think it's going to help me, you know, develop, grow, add to my life for me to be a better person, not be a bitter person, not be an angry black woman. Because, like sometimes, you have some men when a woman shows some type of emotions, and get upset, like, damn. Why are you gonna be like an angry old black woman? Are you kidding me? You guys making us angry. So like what? I'm not supposed to have emotions? Yes, if I am emotional, if I get emotional, I'm going to express myself. But like, I'm not going to do that with anger, or like, I control my emotions because I have come to identify my emotions when I'm really annoyed. I will not speak. I will give myself time before I speak. Sister Aisha Ankara said, uh, Sister Love, this is what keeps me going. Oh, wow. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Amen. Okay. I'm going to keep that too. Like you see, I want the easiest one. Matthew 19:26. With God, all things are possible. I keep that with me. Yes. So, oh, I love that. I really love that. That's deep. And I'm glad that you have, a scripture that keeps you going, because this one right here, I'm going. Just like you, Shankar says, Sister Love, you are too real and you can never fake. And I love you for that. God bless you for your teachings, and I am learning a lot. Oh, thank you so much, and God bless you as well, my awesome, knowledgeable, beautiful sister, Obapa Aisha Ankra. Thank you. I mean, like, when you lie, what do you accomplish of? The Bible says, "That shall not lie." For me, a lot of people talk about, oh, the Old Testament is no more like the Ten Commandments. I keep it dearly, So um, it's something that I hold dearly. So like people who talk about a lot of things, like it says, "Thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery," and so forth. But you have humanity. Some of them, they don't remember those stuff. Or I mean, it's ridiculous. Yɛmu bebree, nneɛma a yɛyɛ yi nim sɛ nyɛ. Sister Belinda agyare na na yɛrekya meda ase biara hyia. Yɛmu bebree nneɛma a yɛyɛ no, ɛmfa nka bɔ mu mma, ɛmfa yɛfrɛ no sɛn, onyii mma, ɛmfa anigye mma, ɛmfa nkɔsoɔ mma. Nti te sɛ like woyɛ nneɛma a ɛmfa adepɛ mma a, me deɛ me ayɛ a mente ase o. Te sɛ sometimes ayɛ a wote sɛ obi ka sɛ menni Ghanafoɔ ɛntaa nante a, ɛnyɛ sɛ nipa no ɔkyerɛ ne ho anaasɛ ɔmpɛ Ghanafoɔ, because te sɛ yɛ kuromfoɔ no bi wɔ hɔ nom a wode wo ho bɔɔ ma kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nkyerɛ wo ade pa da biara na adwenbɔne sɛ bi koraa mpo a wote awareɛ bi mu a awareɛ no kɔ yie na wadamfo mmoa ɛkeka nsɛm bi gu w'asom wofiri hɔ a na ɔno abɛtale hɔ sɛ somrɔ hwɛ me nuamaa no sɛ wote w'awareɛ ho no w'awareɛ no there's no form of abuse da wo nyame ase wo bɛrima no ɔdɔ wo yie da w'awurade ase you need to appreciate him wo yere dɔ wo yie da wo nyame ase you need to appreciate her menka sɛ wo yere deɛ woyɛ dɛn koraa ɔbɛtena hɔnom because of wo mma no nti no sɛsɛ deɛ yɛatra hɔnom o yɛatra hɔnom we want our peace of mind. So if you are a man and you want peace of mind, and mmarima bebree nyɛ sɛ yɛnhu bi da o yɛnhu bi pɛn ɔbarima bi wɔ hɔnom a ɔbɛpɛ mmaa pɛ mmaa ɛbɛwie akyire wɔ ɔbaa a ɔbɛnya no aware no akyire no na ɔbaa no miss ɛyɛ the most awful woman ne tiri mu ɔden ɔbaa a wɔbɛteetee no wɔte hɔnom a na ɔka ɛna m'ani nye ɛna ɔbaa no nye sɛ mam ɛnyɛ hɔ na akɔfae papa no nyinaa wabɔ agu enti deɛ wopɛ ne wanya no anibere si w'ani bere adeɛ a wonnya ade pa da ntɛmtɛm so wobɛnya o akyire asɛm ɛna hia enti sɛ ayɛ a yɛkɔ awareɛ mu anaasɛ mpratwe mu a momma yɛmma yɛni nna hɔnom ɛnyɛ ayi ntɛmtɛm so deɛ yɛse adidi daa ɛyɛ ɛsen adidi prɛko ɛna sɛ wosi wo gu kɔtɔ kwaseɛ a na nyame ɛrehwɛ wo to enti no momma yɛnni yɛn ho so yɛnhyɛ yɛn ho so we need to discipline ourselves. This is Anka say increase the volume, sister love. We need to appreciate each other when we are in love. Bam, bam, bam. You feel me? I feel you, Ross says. It's true. When you're in a good relationship, a good marriage now, sometimes you may not be getting everything that you want. But wait a minute, our want is our desire. But a lot of us, we miss those two together. Our want with our need. Need is something that must happen. It needs to take place no matter what. That is something that is so necessary in your life. Your life depends on your need. It's something you need to survive. Like if you choose to not drink any type of liquid, our body needs water. Yehunam no ehia nsuo. Yehunam nankasa nsuo wom. Our body itself it has water to stay hydrated. If you are dehydrated and you do not drink any form of liquid now, you would die. So why would you mix why would you mix your need with your want? We focus so much on our want, our desire, because it's like quick. We get it just right away. We need to focus on our needs. Our needs require lots of patience, time. Time, it doesn't belong to us. Brother Uncle said it does not belong to us because what happened this morning, I can never get it back. When I started dancing, I can't go back. That time has gone. But on the video, I can watch it over and over. If I didn't record it, who will know? Right? So we need it requires hard work. It requires having strategic planning, realistic plan, goals that you can work towards, things that benefits you. You focus, the both of you focus on that. The selflessness, We need to develop that into our relationship. Effective communication, sweet talk. We need to do so many things that will build us up, pushing each other up. Stop sabotaging, and speaking the truth. The truth will set us. The truth will set us free. And the truth is only one. People who speak the truth, they always speak like it's like a chain reaction. They don't have to stop and remember, oh, what did I say yesterday? Like you always constantly trying to like remember. People who speak the truth, they don't have to remember what they said yesterday, because they know that what they said yesterday is the truth. So what they're going to say today is the truth. So I don't have to like memorize things to say. I just say them because that's the truth. That's how it is. We need to stop calling um, our man's name, our children's name, our wife's names, name calling. It needs to cease. Picking on each other's, weakness. Bullying each other. Um, you know, causing each other stress. Why are we on this earth? You are in a relationship because you want a companion. If your partner is abusive, oh, I will advise you. You need to get counseling and find help and advise yourself. I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody to leave their relationship because I'm not in their relationship, but I can advise myself if my relationship, my marriage is not going well for me. I don't have peace of mind. You best believe I'm going to advise myself and make a decision that will benefit me and my children. I will not, expose my children to a toxic, unsafe, unhealthy environment just because. That's why it's always important for us to work hard, establish things for ourselves, and not be too dependable on your partner. We need to be able to help ourselves and support our partners. You have to be grateful. You have to appreciate what you have. What you have today, be appreciative of it. Be proud of yourself. I am so goddamn proud of myself, of everything that I have accomplished in life. From the time in my mom's womb, all the headaches I caused my parents, and they stood there with my everything, you know, all the struggles, challenges I went through, all the teaching moments, all the things that I have learned in the past, working on myself, reassessing myself, deprogramming my mindset, and you know, applying things that are beneficial and reprogramming myself and taking one day at a time and be appreciative of every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. When God adds 1 year to my age and my loved ones, my friends, I am so goddamn happy for them. Because you know what? Not everybody live to see tomorrow. So once I'm able to get up, I'll pray prayers. I pray on a daily basis, and I am thankful for everything that God has given me. I am not a millionaire. I'm not a rich person, but I'm also not a poor person. I am. I'm good where I'm at. I have accomplished a lot. I work hard for my money. So everything that I get, I make sure that I treat myself. I treat myself every year. I buy stuff for myself, just for me to know that I do a good job. I am so proud of you. I appreciate my husband, Kay, very much, because you know what, I could not ask for uh, anyone better. He has come a long way. He continued to grow. He has developed an open mind. Wants to learn new things. I am grateful and appreciative to my children, my sisters, my siblings. my parents, friends and family, people who has made so much, positive impact on me and helped me be the person that I am. My baby sister, like one time we were talking and, she put me in my place. And I'm sure if we were in Ghana, I would have slapped her so many times, back slap, front slap, because that's what we used to. That's the environment we used to. So wuni aketewa kasa w'ani mu a wobɛtumi atwitwa ne sotoro. Look at all this. Na nso wuni aketewa no wɔka nyansasɛm. Wɔka me nyansasɛm paa na me a mehu sɛ, me sister, in fact, waka nyansasɛm, but say for her to tell me that, she me rough, but na menni biribi aka. Ɛsiane sɛ nokorɛ asɛm na waka no, sɛ woyɛ panyin na wogye mi na akora ka sɛ gyae na wogye mi a, ɛyɛ sɛ wotie because sɛ wɔno na onim deɛ wahu nti ɔka saa asɛm no. Nti no, today is a special day for one of my beautiful, knowledgeable, intelligent, smart, gorgeous, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know, like, niece, Tammy. Tammy, happy, blessed, and joyful birthday to you. I cannot believe you just keep growing as a young woman, and um, may God bless you with more years, a healthier life, for you to be happy, have peace, joy, happiness. And when you start dating, you pick your mate, for the person that you decide to like start dating to treat you well. You have a lot of strong aunties, your auntie crisscross, your auntie moi, your mom, your grandmother. Even if we don't take over, your grandmother herself will take the fight for you. Your uncles, Uncle Yao, Uncle Fred, like everyone, like they right there. Ain't nobody going to like you have a mind of your own. And I know the principles that we taught into you, like each and every one of us, I know you're going to utilize them and you're going to choose well. So all the blessings everywhere you go, and anyone who becomes the luckiest partner for you, may God give that person humbleness, love, care, for them to treat you like you deserve. A beautiful, intelligent, loving, caring princess, Tammy. So happy birthday to you, my dear niece. Mwah. Auntie loves you very much. And happy birthday to all those whose birthdays today. Happy happy belated birthday to all those whose birthday had passed and I wasn't able to wish you guys happy birthday. So we need to learn to appreciate ourselves, our partner, our children. We need to speak wisdom into our children. Earlier, I was going to talk about it, but I kind of like cut the audio off that I did with my children. Last week on the 7th, my son, he had to go take state test. And I asked him to bring his phone. And the first thing he said was like, but mom, we're not allowed to bring our phones to school. Forgetting that because of the COVID, this is exceptional. So because he's doing remote learning. So I asked him to turn the phone off and bring it with him. He forgot to bring it with him. So where I was at and the time that I have to get him to school, I couldn't come back. Right. So I have to. Oh, Brother Isaac Amwani, Nyami Shrao, and welcome. Apomu Etisen, it's good to see you here. And I appreciate you. God bless you as well. So when where I was at, I couldn't come back to get the phone, and I started panicking. And I got anxious. I was like, okay, he doesn't have his phone. I'm going to start working. When I come back, I need to clock in to start working. Do I ask my supervisor to start work later after I wait for him to take his test and bring him back? So I have a lot going through my mind. And I called one of our family friend, and I was telling him what was happening. He was like, "Oh, okay." I wrote a letter for him telling the teachers that once he's done with the exams, he can leave the premises. He can leave school. And then once I realized he didn't bring his phone, how is he going to contact us to let us know that he finished for us to go and get him? Because we haven't had him travel on his own. With the bus, we tried to like train him for that, but then COVID hit and then we stopped. So like I started panicking. I was like, okay, like I don't know, like if this is going to work out. So our family friend was like, just write my number on the envelope that you have the letter in, so when he goes to the office he can tell the office once he's done, he go to the office, they will call me and I pick him up. And I felt a little better. And my panic all stems on um, last year, what the whole world saw with George Floyd, him being murdered um, by a monstrous person, someone who is inhuman. So like, I'm African, I'm Ghanaian. My children are Ghanaian, but they were born here. Um, the color of their skin is caramel or dark. So they be considered black, right? And my 12-year-old, he is big. He's tall. And I mean, when he stand next to me, now I don't even stand next to him and take pictures. No, I took pictures before he passed me. So I told him, I was like, I'm going to start displaying the ones that I'm taller than you. The ones you taller than me. Each time we take a picture, I will stand in a chair or do have you sit and I'll stand. So, I started panicking. And my thing was like, okay, he doesn't have his phone, and I have asked the school to have him leave the school. So, what if he leaves the school and he's standing outside of the school premises and a policeman approach him? How is my son going to advocate for himself? Will he be able to handle the pressure? Would the officer be able to approach my son without any aggression or like racial profiling my son? A 12-year-old who does not look his age. You see my son, you think he's 16, 17. So like all that was like playing in my head. And I I the I kept getting so much anxiety. So I have to like tell myself to calm down. And I was like, okay, what are some of the things that as a parent, as an African parent, what are some of the tools that I can teach my children, um, and prepare them when they outside in the community, with their friends, and their friends making bad decisions? What are some of the tools that I can teach my children to utilize to isolate themselves from that group and be able to choose better friends who will motivate them, build them up, and make right decision and know wrong is wrong and right is right, and be able to stand up for themselves and advocate for themselves and not panic when they see an officer or an authority, being able to have confidence to speak with them without showing any type of aggression and everything. So like that last week on the 7th, it opened my eyes, and I didn't realize that I have all that bottle inside because you have systemic problem. and then you have so many other people whose mindset is different, because you might be sitting next to someone and the person might have all this emotion going through them. They may not really like you to sit next to them because of the color of your skin. When you see some, Ghanaian people, I mean, it's a Ghana for you, maybe abroad, Germany, London, France, Italy, Canada, America. And America, we have 50 states. So most definitely, we may have at least one Ghanaian in every state, right? And then you have for family members need tell more Ghana no one who say oh wow brother they say like okay you're in a better place and this and this and that. They say for me to feel like being feeling fearful say me ba bema onyi and I'm to say America has seen so and mema no a apolicefoɔ eku wɔn the most. It's like asɛ wɔn eku yɛn mmarima nyinaa na sɛ wɔn na wɔbɛfa yɛn a I don't know. But they say wɔn no wɔn hu yɛn mmarima no sɛ wɔn yɛ strong. Wɔn ho ɔden. Wɔn suro yɛn mmarima no. Nti sɛ yɛn mmarima no wɔn pagya ɛsɛ eduru baabi a na wɔn kyerɛ sɛ how can you kill somebody just like that? Nti no sɛ me ba yɛ tuntum na ɔno nso wɔ me skin no. Kyerɛ sɛ me yam hyehye me sɛ me ba bɛkɔ abɔnten na I'm not close by. But sɛ mentumi nhwɛ me ba 24/7 ɛyɛ sɛ me ba no nso ɔno nso tumi nya ne freedom. Nti nneɛma bɛn na mɛtumi akyerɛ me ba no na te sɛ wɔwɔ abɔnten na ne maame ne ne papa nni hɔnom a ne yam nhyehye no na obɛtumi akasa ama ne ho. Ɛno no ɛna ɛyɛ sɛ yɛtumi yɛ ma yɛn ba na wɔn appreciate the color of their skin. Baabi a wɔfiri no ɔbɛyɛ appreciate ɛno na ɔmma obiara mputu ne down. We should never have our children or we should never feel any less because of our color of our skin, our culture, ethnicity, and so forth. And and I made the movie see her say, right? Made the movie see her say, Mama menko na menko join nana boama or my here himfi na menko support or so. But and sister Aisha Anka said, "Good morning, boss lady. I can see you, boss lady." Me time I order on na what it is boss lady to say Monday to Friday 4 p.m. UK time over radio rough topic in so the banner a ojang oja dem from Fire Life Radio. I am on joining the program so I'm not to akwa this I to brass and the Makayano Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Tuesday, Thursdays, Sundays, Sundays, second book, The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. Maison Sabeka, no, or picky page, normal, Ed discussing, Sister Charlotte's kitchen, and also, when the boy, Pastor, Esther. Pastor Esther, and so a program Wednesdays and I say sometimes or but other days Pastor Patience and so and also Edwards and also the program Sister Awumrekwa your programs Fridays and or so the year and you know about Nyamesomnia, which is so nice to see something so different. And then you have Sister Amadi or yet some recorded programs and then live programs as well. And, she talks about anything, everything. You have Miss Mandy. She also does a lot of motivational programs, teaching. So all of us, we do teaching. We talk about some of the things that will add on. You see, for me, like I just want to like continue to build myself, and I learn a lot from you guys. With your contributions. So I love you guys, boss. And then me who right? Dr. says ene impemu nkomodie beba so nti me kwan makokeka me die all the skills. All right. So brother Isaac, I'm when he said, please, my people, share this page. Powerful message from God, please. Oh, thank you so much, brother Isaac. When in that's the pa, yeah, munko subscribe me YouTube. Why? Send me 1,000 people and send me to me stream from there. The entire muhu or honor me use to stream ya. And yes, I'm coming mean to me stream YouTube. And I won't follow me. I draw the page, non liking. So I, send a bear, the queen. Uchenya 3 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. UK. So say they may free US for UK. 3 p.m. US Eastern time, which will be 8 p.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Ghana time. Minnesota Samuel Okoso, Yabeba Live, and I think yes, sisters, no, you man, almost so ya say for a marriage lesson, no. Mo nso mo nyinaa no te sɛ yɛda mo nyinaa mo ase nyame nhyira mo yɛbɛkɔ so abɔ mu din saa because onipa yɛ ade a ɔsaa yɛyi nti no ɔdɔ a kyerɛ sɛ I love you guys rough. Sister Aisha says Sister Love is 2:30 a.m. here. Hey, in my village. So enjoy your dancing. We'll see you this evening. Most definitely. Thank you. And I will send you the link for Impemun Komodi. O papa na bete mo sister Nsem okay can be say, hey, into say it's a doing new in some shishana. You learn some, you share some. That's when and when he also please my people share this page, powerful message from God. Amen. Amen and amen. Thank you. Thank you. Yamisha, please. Well, God bless you. Okay, mommy, God bless you. Amen to that, and God bless you as well. Oh, please, mommy, more flow, please. God protect you, please. God protect you as well. Thank you so much. Every Friday around this time I'm on live in Tinaya. Next week in Yamiya, Dumni, come on, no, I join me, why brother Zika Money. Say, we a man of God and so I mean, and can I be your friend here, please? I won't. I want to add, please. Oh, definitely. You can request to be friends. That's fine. I will accept you. Okay. All right. Boss lady. Boss lady said good morning, sis, to Sister Aisha. Ain't send your friend is saying, Sister Aisha, Anka Kan, Meja nnwom baako pɛ a mɛbɔ nnwom baako pɛ because ɛyɛ sɛ mekɔgyan ne nana koraa will be Supreme Kwadwanti sɛ mebɔ Kwadwanti ansa na mɛyɛ nti mo a mo share program no nyinara meda mo ase nyame nhyira mo unto mo come mo a mo invite mo like mo use to other emojis mo invite friends productive contributions. Hey, brother Uncle, ne deɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɛno ano sɛ bambamba brother Victor Wapo, aka Prof baako pɛ. Ɔno nso abɛyi yi ato hɔnom. This is the second time my brother Victor Wapo, aka Prof aba me programs, and that's more than the second time. Maybe I have missed something. And to say meda mo nyinaa mo ase. Brother Isaac Amwani, thank you. My baby sister, Crisscross Mensa. Obaye obeka yi baako pɛ no ɔte hɔ nom a nka biribiara biem nso meda ase sister ya atobra ame nhyira wo. Oh, I mean, I'm saying, shouldn't tell who sister Angela Naba because of her Juma, sister Elpia, amani nso mehyɛ dɛ nhunu ɔno nso ayɛ no ayɛ sɛ ama sɔkɔdɛ edin ahodoɔ Charlie, some people one day you need dinner no ma mesre cry too much Brother Kofi watching Brother Ankra Aquest, Mr. Lee Patterson, Bishop Michael Abuaji Gansa, Boss Lady One, No Size. Medama say, Edi a me huna meka nti sɛ bi ama mo wo din a ɛnyɛ boapa yɛ me pamotɔ. Sister friend, Freda, Fiye with me that Sister Aisha Ankra, of course. So Sister Aisha Ankra and Brother Ankra, and they were dropping the comments like it was hot. And who else? I want to send my love to me, mommy. I'm a mensa. Sometimes maybe we laughing about you. I mean, well, home. It's mom, free so. Sister Belinda, Jerry, Sister Nana Sister Florence and Lee. So and then as so to me joining, yeah, I know it's a drew more no matter much. And Sister Sage Williams, of course, Munko Sage's share.com, Namunko to a new macacro. Hey, let's say to say a new man into a quality, Usi Grandpa color, no the same thing. The color does not change. And my own nephew, Eric Wiafe, thank you for joining today. Much love. Juice Plus, no, because na better one to honum, what it. Minya Bema, rather Drew Owusu Brefi, aka Brother Drew got mad love. Awesome. Thank you for always, approving my videos that I share on your platform. Brother Bafo Echampon, thank you for allowing me to post my um, videos on your platform. Also, Brother Nanako Said Ventures, also thank you for allowing me to post my videos on your platform. Brother Big Love Radio, also thank you for allowing me to post my videos on your platform. I believe Ghanaians in Germany, thank you guys for approving my video. Ghanaians in Texas, Brother Kwame. Yeah, Omari wants me that I say so voila. Hey Raymond, my handsome son Raymond Sasu. Thank you for coming on. Thank you guys for letting me. And then I have a new person that came on today, which is Taha. Thank you. And Brother Isaac Amoni was someone I saw today that's new. And what may mama coming who be again to mo me from behind and when you know madam was in yamin shramo yamin fan and so protecting more you guys have a safe blessed weekend. And enjoy your family, be appreciative of everything that you have accomplished, every little thing, even if it's a little thing. The little things are the most important thing. We need to learn to love ourselves and love those that we care for and those who show us love. We shouldn't pressure and stress our partners, children, family members, friends, just to satisfy other people's needs. Your satisfaction is to yourself. So we need to do self work, self care, self build our self confidence, do self assessment, self everything. We need to empower each other, have more positive attitude, and just be safe. One love always. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, and then we talk. Amen, amen, amen. Nti nyame mmɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛ ho ban. Why? Ɔnto yɛn nkwa mu nso na wɔmma yɛnyɛ adwuma ɛmfa sika ne mmɛhwɛ yɛn ho. Ɔmma yɛnyɛ adwuma ne yɛmfa sika ne enjoy. Yɛn enjoy paa. We need to enjoy. Nti no, mede nnwom baako na egya mo Supremo. Mo nsaasa bɔ ne nkum asase. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey!
Medallion. Hey, this time y'all be retro. Hey, how can I forget? This time y'all be retro. Thank you. Love you. You too. I love that. I'm the supremo. King of all songs.
Them like to try out to silly things. It can get me out of the race. It make me draw back. It make me draw back. It make me draw back.
Anything you can do, I can do it better. I'm better first. I can do what you can do, but you never try to do what I do. I'm better first.
And Bob Marley said, "Who they can fix, let them wear it. Who they can fix, let them wear it. Who they can fix, let them wear it. Yeah, turn on, I'm for sure. I'm for sure. I'm for sure. Michael Jackson's on your planet. Muhammad Ali's on your greatest. Every person is so good at the key. Yeah, you're surrounding your money. Yeah, you're surrounding your money. She can't lie. I won't lie. Friday was dancing on your car. Cristiano Ronaldo in the street. Like me, they never got me on one. But don't go doing with America. America. But don't go doing with America. I won't let you show. Hey! When I open the city, I was here. Man, I'm a punk, I was straight up sorry. Never this. Yeah, baby, told me I am playing. I'm the supremo, king of love songs. Oh, the outfits, let them wear it. The outfits, let them wear it. The outfits, let them wear it. Yeah, change to your brother, I'm for sure. 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 I'm for sure.
Guys. Bye, guys. Take care. Love y'all. Mwah.
Make your internet.
Take care, guys.